It is important to know one's own heart rate because keeping track of your heart rate can give you insight into your fitness level, heart health, and emotional health. Dr. Sina says many people are walking around with a resting heart rate that is too high due to factors such as too much caffeine, dehydration, inactivity, and persistent stress. Temporal pulse is felt at the temple near the ear. Carotid pulse is a pressure signal acquired over the carotid artery as it passes near the surface of the body at the neck. Brachial pulse can be located by feeling the bicep tendon in the area of the antecubital fossa. Radial pulse is between your wrist bone and the tendon on the thumb side of your wrist. Ulnar pulse is taken on the other side of the wrist, so it's the opposite position of radial pulse. 10 factors that can affect our heart rate. First is emotions and anxiety have diverse effects on autonomic nervous function, as illustrated by symptoms such as palpitations and hyperventilation. Second is body temperature. If you become too hot or too cold, your body senses a thermal stress load. Third is wind. Walking or running with the wind at your back is easy. Therefore, heart rate decreases. Third is dehydration. As you become increasingly dehydrated during a long walk, hike or run, your blood becomes thicker and waste products build up in the bloodstream. Next is diminishing glycogen stores, your muscles' primary fuel source. As the fuel depletes, in order to maintain the same walking or running pace, your heart rate rises. Next is insufficient nutrition. When you overeat, your body works overtime in order to support the digestive system. The amount of blood sent to your gut causes your heart rate to go up. Next is insufficient sleep. Long-standing sleep deprivation seems to be associated with increased heart rate, an increase in blood pressure, and higher levels of certain chemicals linked with inflammation. Next is insufficient recovery after a long hike, run, or other hard workout. So heart rate increases. Next is recent illness. As you may have already noticed, when you get sick, your resting heart rate tends to increase and your heart rate variability tends to decrease. Next is medication. Certain medicines used to treat depression can raise your heart rate. More oxygen is also going to the muscles. This means the heart beats fewer times per minute than it would in a non-athlete. However, an athlete's heart rate may go up to 180 beats per minute to 200 beats per minute during exercise. Resting heart rates vary for everyone, including athletes.